guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Hello Mellow, and today I'm going to be speaking about like something that I'm pretty nervous to give my opinion on. I guess this would be called like a unpopular opinion, and it's about my babies BTS. Now, last night was the 2021 Grammys. Like you, I waited those many hours to see them, and when they finally came on, I was a bit disappointed. I'm really nervous right now to even be like talking about it because I know I'm going to get hate within my own community, but I have my own opinions. Mind you, this is my opinion. You're free to think however you want, and I'm just so like scared right now. So the first thing, I have notes. I literally wrote down all the list of like things I want to touch on. It's kind of weird, I know, and I never thought a day like this would come where I'd feel the need to criticize a performance. I don't know if it was maybe their production team that they were working with, but this performance, I don't know, this performance was not their best. And for the Grammys, I thought they would have went like
Bada bop boom pow.
basically turned into a mediocre. It was so cliche K-pop.
Shut your mouth.
Is that weird? Is that a weird way to put it? How else can I put it? It just felt like I've seen it before. Like going up steps, walking through the buildings, being on the roof, and they're like showing their charming faces. And I'm like, I've seen this before, and I don't know. I was watching so many of the other artists, and maybe it was the fact that they were not there why the energy felt so off, and it just felt empty. It felt like the heart was missing, and I guess the heart would be like us, ARMY. But to tell you the truth, I was so disappointed I was so disappointed with this performance, and I never thought I would be saying that, but this was not their best performance. For the Grammys, I was expecting bigger stuff, kind of like, what would you call it? Remember like Fire at the Mama performance? I was expecting that times 100, and what we got was just not there. And I'm pretty sure it was because we weren't there, so their vibe is like off, and they're probably even disappointed as well that they couldn't get to go, meaning guessing that, imagine you were getting your first like Grammy nomination and you get the chance to like be at the Grammys, and then all of a sudden Miss Rona comes in and then you can't go. I know, I just felt like they weren't happy with that performance, and it was just like so empty, like I was saying, and that's probably because we weren't there. I just felt like that performance that they gave for the Grammys was not a Grammy performance. It felt more like a new album drops and you go to like one of the, what do you call them, one of the programs that they perform on when they debut a new album. That's what it felt like to me. It didn't feel Grammy worthy, and I know, ooh, I'm going to be in so much trouble and I'm going to get hate, but I have to speak my mind. It was not the best performance that they've given. I've seen some of their greatest performances, not in person, on screen. And since this was on screen as well, I was expecting a little bit more poof, like I was saying before. I don't know, was it the production team or whatever? They did a great job filming and everything, but it wasn't as entertaining as I thought it would be, and I'm shaking to even be like saying anything negative about them. But I think that I'm allowed to have some negative comments to say if it's pertaining to like, first of all, I know I can't do any of that, and they're kings, yes, but they're also human, and I don't know if something went wrong or whatever, but it just felt like it was lacking a bit, that they weren't their usual like high-end performance selves, and it was just kind of weird to see. To be honest, as the performance progressed, I I kind of started to cringe. And I don't cringe for BTS. I never cringe. I felt so embarrassed to the point where I looked away for like a few seconds because I was like, this is not what I'm used to. And I feel bad for saying it, but it's the truth. I felt super embarrassed. I don't know why. I don't know what this feeling is, but yesterday I just came after their performance was over. I just cut the whole thing off. I didn't even finish watching it, and then I went on the V Live and they weren't even happy either. They didn't look happy, so I knew I wasn't the only one that was feeling it. I'm wondering if any of you out there amongst the ones that are like really triggered right now, if there's anyone else out there who is a bit disappointed like I am. I'm not hating on the boys, don't get me twisted, I love them dearly, but this was not a Grammy performance. This was a NBC type performance to me. That's their high quality like comeback performances, and I think that the Grammys is just on a higher level. However, I don't know, I'm kind of feeling the vibe that everyone is just kind of going to like boycott the Grammys now. I don't know, it was just weird. Yeah, like I was saying, to be honest, I just think that the people who did the whole production for this digital virtual like performance kind of just dug up the archives of like K-pop and K-pop history and like other like K-pop performances and kind of got that idea from there. I know they're a K-pop group, but I thought that they would, since they always have been like doing something completely different, but this time it wasn't what I thought it would have been. They looked fantastic though. The sound was kind of weird to the, I don't know, they sounded kind of like not into it, and it's I'm really like I don't know, I was so scared to film this video, but I woke up like at like 6 this morning and then wrote this 4-page notes on what I wanted to say. I don't want to offend them, I love them a lot, but that was just not it for me. Like I was saying, maybe this because there was a lack of like us as army people, the energy wasn't as sparkly as it normally is. Namjoon said once that they feed off of like us as well, we give them strength. That's why I felt like the performance was kind of like iffy. I know, first of all, I know I'm going to get hate for this regardless of how gently I am putting it, but I don't care, it's my opinion, and if you enjoyed it, that's great. It's just that I for one did not really enjoy that performance. It was not what I was expecting. I was expecting a bit more hype, or maybe was I hyping up so much that the product that they gave me was just not what I was expecting. They're human, BTS are human, and I know that they're probably disappointed they didn't get to perform on stage in front of everyone. They're probably in a giant green screen room singing to no one but the directors or the staff members there, and I felt it. I felt it through the screen. Maybe I'm weird, but I felt that they didn't, their heart was not in it. First of all, remember that this is my opinion, and I know not many people are going to like this opinion, especially in this fandom where you have some aggressive like 9-year-olds in here, or aggressive children in here who will not understand that people can have a negative opinion. Not to say that you're insulting them, just not agree with certain things that someone does, and that's okay. I for one am scared right now that I'll get hunted down by the army, and the army is a family of mine. Like I was saying, I've seen BTS do a lot more than what I've seen them do last night. I've been with them since 2015 when Dope came out during the summer, I think, and I saw the music video of them first before I even saw before I even listened to the album, which was Hwayana Part 1. My first comeback with them was Hwayana Part 2, and I've been with them ever since. I've seen all the performances. Back then, I've never gone to a live performance though, but I've seen them and I know how hard they can go with their performances, and then this one was just not it. I was so sad and I felt guilty for feeling like bad that I didn't enjoy it, but this is my opinion and I'm okay with that. I know I'm gonna get hate, but if you wanna like have a discussion down below, that's also fine. And I hope you watched to this part. I don't know how many of you like clicked off already, but I hope you enjoyed my video. You can leave a like or a dislike if you want down below, and comment if you have any more suggestions or other opinions or stuff you'd like me to touch on. This has been a weird and nerve-wracking like video. If you want to check out any more of my videos, you can check these over here, the boxes over here, and comment down below. I'd like to start a discussion. And that's it, guys. Bye.